Okay, number 26. Same way, I'm going to go ahead and move the 8x over to the other side. So I have 4x to the third plus 14x squared minus 8x equals 0. This one looks like I can pull out a 2x in both terms, all three terms, I'm sorry. So 2x, and we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Alright, again, we have to use a long way, so multiply the 2 times negative 4, which is negative 8. And we have to get to add 2, positive 7. Do 8 and 1, make the 1 negative. So I'm going to have 2x squared negative 1x plus 8x minus 4 equals 0. Okay, factor by grouping. So I can pull out an x first. And I'm left with x in both, x minus 1. And then it looks like I can pull out, I'm sorry, this should be 2x minus 1. Looks like I can pull out a positive 4. And then I'm left with another 2x minus 1. Okay, so my two factors in this case, x plus 4 and a 2x minus 1 equals 0. Don't forget that first 2x that I pulled out. Okay, so my three-case scenario I have here is going to be 2x equals 0, x plus 4 equals 0, and 2x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so my three answers, x is 0 is one option, x is negative 4, and x is 1/2. Alright, so on to the last one. Very similar. I'm going to look for a greatest common factor. I can pull out a 4, which makes it a little bit easier. So if I take out a 4, I have x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, we want to find factors of 6 that add to 5. 6 and 1, got to be careful here. Those will not work because we want to get it to 5, positive 5. And this is positive 6. So I'm going to actually do 2 and 3. Okay, because 1 is my coefficient, I can just do x plus 2, x plus 3 equals 0. And don't forget about the 4. 4 does not equal 0, so that can't be one of my answers. But x plus 2 can be equal to 0, and x plus 3 can equal 0. So my 2 here are negative 2 and negative 3. Alright, hopefully that answers some questions on questions. Using the quadratic formula, we're going to use this equation. That is b squared. Remember, it has to be in the same form I showed you before. 8x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. This could be plus or minus. Okay, and a, b, and c are the coefficients, the numbers in front of the x. So it should look like this number is A, this number is B, and this number is C, depending on the sign. Okay, before we start, this has to equal 0 first. So I'm going to subtract 15. 2x squared plus 7x minus 15 equals 0, and start plugging in the formula. So I have x equals negative 7 plus or minus. This would be 7 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 15 all over 2 times 2. Okay, that simplified is x equals negative 7 plus or minus square root of 69 over 4. Okay, so I do negative 7 plus square root of 69 over 4. I get 1.5. The other answer, negative 7 minus square root of 69 over 4. is negative 5. And those are my two answers. Same way for 29. I normally move these over by the x squared. So I'm going to have x squared minus 3x minus 7 equals 0. And go ahead again and plug it in. So we have x equals negative b, which will be 3, plus or minus square root negative 3 squared minus 4ac all over 2a, 2 times 1. So I always take the square root and simplify this inside first. 3 plus or minus square root of 37 divided by 2. And those two answers are negative 1.54 and 4.54. And that's it.